right here shows you just 3 different birds or endangered and threatened animals. If you ever see them around, stay away from them. They're endangered or threatened, so we want to keep them around. On the left is the leastern bird, on the right is the burrowing beetle, and on the bottom is the river otter. Now I'd like to go more in depth with the black-footed ferret that's on the Nebraska endangered list. 30,000 years ago, they could be found around North America. Now today you only find them in Montana and South Dakota. The last known specimen of a black-footed ferret in Nebraska was back in 1949 near Wharton City, which is in Dawson County. And that actual black-footed ferret was hit by a vehicle, and they didn't know what they hit, so it escalated and they found out it was a black-footed ferret, which was amazing that it was in Nebraska because they thought it was extinct. The black-footed ferret utilizes the prairie dog ecosystem. Without prairie dogs, the black-footed ferret wouldn't exist because its diet is 90% prairie dog. Moving on to the piping plover. Piping plover is on Nebraska's threatened list. It is a stocky, small shorebird. Its length is 17 to 18 centimeters. It weighs 14 to 65 grams, and its wingspan is 38 centimeters. It likes the sandy habitats with sparsely vegetated beaches and lake shores. They are monogamous, so they stick with one partner for the rest of their life. When they do have babies, their incubation, or they share the incubation, and the eggs need to be incubated for 28 to 30 days. Here in Nebraska, you can find them on the Central Platte River. OPPD has actually taken their time and resources to make little homes for these birds, restricted areas, so that they do keep thriving in Nebraska. So let's keep a lookout for those 2 animals. There have been sightings of the black-footed ferret, but a scientist hasn't been able to say this actually is a black-footed ferret. The national bird, besides Nebraska, the national bird is the bald eagle. We were luckily able to bring the bald eagle off of the endangered list in June of 2007. It was put on the endangered list in 1967, and in 1995 it was upgraded to threatened. And 12 years later, June of 2007, we were able to take it off the list. We are still actively doing captive breeding with the bald eagle, and we still have land set aside just for the bald eagle to keep it our national bird. And moving on to one gentleman that didn't know how big of an ordeal he was causing, rich fellow who brought 24 rabbits from Europe to Australia to have on his plantation for hunting. Well, he didn't think, hey, rabbits breed pretty rapidly, and if they don't have predators going after them and actually killing them, they thrive because they reproduce so fast. So these rabbits reproduced so fast that Australia had to step in because there were so many everywhere, and Australia had to come out with a viral disease, or they took a viral disease, tried to kill off the rabbits. This is a true story. And a lot of the rabbits died, but some of them still thrived, and the ones that did survive and thrive, they became, like the viral disease had no effect on them, so they still reproduced, and rabbits can still be an issue in Australia because they don't have their natural enemies, the weasel and the fox, to take care of them or kill them off. Not all of them. In conclusion, not all animals are pets. They need a home or a habitat to live in, just like humans. We need to be careful where we build and what land we take over. The world is interlinked with plants, animals, and humans. We all need to care for each other because we can't live without each other. With learning about these animals close to your home, I hope you take the responsibility of helping animals in any way you can and learn from others' mistakes. How by recycling, cutting down on pollution, and watching where you build. I want to leave you with this one last quote from Wallace Stenger. It goes, "We are the most dangerous species of life on the planet," he's talking about humans, "and every other species, even the earth itself, has cause to fear our power to exterminate. But we are also the only species which, when it chooses to do so, will go to great effort to save what it might destroy." Thank you.